going on.
Thank you so much.
Feel like $1 million.
Shout out TMZ, you up?
Let me check out that rig.
TMZ stands for the Mayweather Zone.
How'd you find me, bro? I got my disguise on.
I love my TMZ family.
Welcome to TMZ Sports. I'm Mike Babcock with my guy, as always, Mojo Muhtadi. Mojo, we are only about 2 days away from one of the biggest fights ever. Full stop. Period, Mojo. Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Bud Crawford, fight going down Saturday night in Las Vegas. Forget the arenas for this one, Mojo. We're going straight to the football stadiums. That's how much interest is in this fight. And unlike the typical boxing matches we see, even the biggest boxing matches, Mojo, I mean, that man right there, UFC President Dana White, is promoting this fight, of course, with Turkey, who is one of the biggest and most prominent forces in the entire sport. So Turkey from Saudi Arabia, Dana White, they team up and they have, again, put together one of the biggest fights that we have ever seen. Two guys who are absolute bona fide legends if they never spend another single second in the boxing ring, Mojo. Their legacies are already defined. They're set. They're Hall of Famers. They're all of that. They are two of the greats. And they are going to battle, again, in less than 48 hours. Mojo, we had an opportunity in Los Angeles this week to catch up with said Dana White, and we asked him about the fight. And look, Dana built the UFC into a multi-billion-dollar business, but his first love was boxing, and you can just feel the excitement here.
The thing for me is, what's important to me is that the live experience is really good in the venue. This thing is already the third biggest fight of all time as far as gate. It's number one all time in stadiums. It's the number one gate of all time at Allegiant Stadium.
Right.
So it's a big fight, and I just want the production to be great live and obviously on television.
Netflix.
And what I love about this card too is from the first prelim of the night to the main card, it's an incredible group of fights like we do at the UFC.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to tune in just for the main event. You want to watch the entire card that night.
They're all bangers. Like we
have the undercard is incredible.
Bottom line, this main event, if there were no other fights even on the damn card, Mojo, this fight is, it's worth the price of the monthly Netflix subscription fee, Mojo. It's that good.
Man, I'm glad Dana brought up the undercard too, right? Because I'm almost feeling like a good undercard is almost like a thing of the past, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we used to have super fights, mega cards, the whole thing. You didn't want to leave. And then now I feel like you're just getting that pop for the main event. You put little money and resources and time and effort into the rest of the card because I'm assuming promoters think it doesn't matter as much. So the fact that Dana is focusing on the undercard here, you gotta love that. You also gotta love the fact that despite the fact that these are two big names, this is still a substance fight. It's not an internet fight. These are two real deal, legitimate professional fighters. Canelo, one of the greatest of all time. Crawford, undefeated. So you want to see this fight. It is going to be a legitimate sports competition. It's not going to be one of those things that you tune in to watch and the entrances are great and the hype is real. And then halfway through the first round, you're like, man, this is garbage. Why am I even watching this right now? We're not going to have that with this fight. As far as the numbers go, third greatest gate of all time, number one at Allegiant. Allegiant is in Las Vegas, for those of you that may have forgotten. That's a big city. That's the entertainment capital of the country. To break that record there at Allegiant, that's saying something. There's been a lot of big events that have been housed there. They're filling this one out. You're right. It's not an arena. It's a stadium. Massive difference. We're talking on average, 15, 20,000 versus 70, 80,000 fans? Massive difference. So you said it, Babcock. This is going to be a banger.
All right, Mojo, moving on to a WWE legend who had a scary medical emergency. We're talking about Jerry the King Lawler. Of course, you want to talk about legendary broadcasters in the WWE, Mojo. I mean, Hall of Famer, great, absolutely beloved by fans. But fans were worried, Mojo, recently when word came down that Jerry had pulled out of an appearance. He's had some medical issues over the years, Mojo. So because of that, I think a lot of fans were really concerned about him. And you're not wrong that there was something that happened. I actually had a chance a little bit earlier today to speak with both Jerry and his daughter. And Mojo, Jerry had a stroke on Friday. So a week ago tomorrow, Jerry Lawler was at his second home in Florida, and he had a stroke. Now, he has since gotten medical attention, and he's doing okay. That's the takeaway here. And I think above all else, Mojo, that's the bottom line, is that Jerry Lawler, I have been told, is not on his deathbed, despite some of the things that people have been saying. He's feeling good. He is resting. He's relaxing. He's recuperating. And he's going to take a couple of weeks off, Mojo, but he does plan to get back out there. So I think you could, as early as next month, you could see Jerry back doing these appearances and doing what he does. He still likes getting out there. He still likes working. He don't like sitting in the chair at home, despite being 75 years old. And again, Mojo, look for that to happen sometime over, hopefully, the next couple of weeks. But he did suffer a stroke. He is traveling back home with his daughter. And obviously, we wish him the very best.
Yeah, I mean, obviously one of the most loved wrestling broadcasters of all time, but forget wrestling, sports, entertainment, everything. I mean, Jerry the King Lawler is just that. He is the king. Everybody loves him. I mean, that guy is an icon. They use his voice all the time for internet memes. I feel like that's how you know you've made it. And, you know, for me personally, as someone that got to wrestle in the WWE for a long time, having him call my matches was just one of the coolest things ever. I mean, it was even cooler than meeting some of my childhood heroes. I mean, this is Jerry the King Lawler, him and JR, the best broadcast team in history for my monies. And, you know, getting to be able to be a part of his work, man, was just so cool for so long. And you're right, Jerry does not stop. He's a Hall of Famer. He's obviously been doing this for decades, but, you know, through my agency, we booked out Jerry tons of times. And I'm sure we're, you know, probably going to work with him again. I mean, this dude does not stop. So, you know, it's really unfortunate what happened to him. Thank goodness he's doing okay. I'm also glad, too, that it's forcing him to catch his breath and take a rest. I'm sure he hasn't done that in a very long time. But, again, thoughts and prayers are with Jerry and his entire family, and we hope to see him back on his feet soon.
Mojo, you know, the feeling that I got talking to, because Jerry and his daughter were on the phone, the feeling I got was that Jerry wants to get back to work like tomorrow, and his daughter was like, please just rest a little bit for me. So, yeah, I think he is itching to get back out there, and I think we're all looking forward to that. Maybe everyone except his daughter. Up next, Shaquille O'Neal not giving up on his Dallas Cowboys. The Big Diesel defended Jerry Jones in a big way when TMZ Sports returns right after this. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Mike and Mojo. Mojo, the Dallas Cowboys are 0-1. The organization, and definitely Jerry Jones, the owner and the general manager and everything Cowboys, is getting a lot of heat still about the big Micah Parsons trade. Thankfully for the Cowboys, they've got the Giants on the schedule. That's you know, that'll heal up any football team. But Mojo, nonetheless, a lot of people think, hey, this is a franchise. This is an organization in trouble, an organization that has lost their way. Well, there is a big, and I stress big, Cowboys fan coming to Jerry Jones and the Cowboys' defense. None other than Shaquille O'Neal. There he is, Mojo. Shaq is a real deal Cowboys fan. He has been for years. He's got a personal friendship with Jerry Jones. I had an opportunity to speak to the big fella this week, and I asked him about all the Cowboys and Jerry Jones hate. I know you're a big Cowboys fan. Micah gone. 0-1, at least I got the Giants this week. Thoughts on your Dallas Cowboys, Shaq?
We'll be fine.
All right, so Cowboys okay. No concern about Jerry's not screwing up the team.
Hey, don't you ever disrespect my Jerry Jones. Mike, I will come to this TV and slap that gel out your hair. Don't you ever disrespect my damn Jerry Jones. Speaking of Jerry Jones, that Cowboys documentary was unbelievable. Did you watch it?
Yep, great. Love the old footage.
It was great. Yeah, it was good. But listen, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I wish him well. Hey, CD, come on, CD Lamb. Come on, my boy. CD, I love you, my boy. Come on. Need you to step up.
So Jerry gets the pass, Mojo. CeeDee Lamb, of course, makes the catch. They may be 1-0, but...
I mean, Babcock, I don't know which to talk about. Boys' struggles or your personal struggles with Shaq. I mean, the rivalry continues, my man. He's talking about slapping the gel out of your hair. Doesn't he know you don't use gel? You just wake up and look like that? He's just jealous because he doesn't have any hair. But again,
spoken like a true bald guy, Mojo. Gel.
Definitely, as a former bald guy, I definitely know how ridiculous I once looked. So, I don't know. I still think we get you on the undercard of the upcoming Tyson Mayweather card. We need to settle this thing once and for all. I mean, Dallas Cowboy fans, I don't know. I mean, that's Shaq's opinion, right? Probably because he's real tight with Jerry. I don't know if the rest of the fan base would say that and stand with him on this one. But I will agree that Cowboys doc was excellent. I watched the entire thing. To me, it almost like read as a horror story because it started so nice and they're rocking and rolling, and then because of some issues that are probably self-inflicted, we are where we are today, right? I don't know why I'm saying we. I'm not a Cowboys fan at all. But watching that thing, you almost feel like you are for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the Cowboys going to go. They got your Giants coming up, so maybe that makes them feel better. Coming that close only to lose to the Eagles, man, that hurts as a franchise, right? That's tough to bounce back from. You come that far, and in the end, it doesn't even matter, to quote the great Linkin Park. So, tough one. I don't know where it goes. All I know is I still need you versus Shaq.
Everyone's still talking about this upcoming fight between Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. Jake Paul tells us who he's rooting for in this legend versus legend matchup when TMZ Sports comes back right after this. Welcome back to TMZ Sports, Mike and Mojo. Mojo, another big fight that is coming up. Now, we don't have an exact date on this one, but we know it's going to happen in spring of 2026 is Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. Exhibition match, Mojo. Two guys who, again, just like kind of like Canelo and Bud are current fighters, current legends. These guys obviously are legendary fighters from the past who are still doing their thing, taking exhibition fights here and there. As a matter of fact, we last saw Mike Tyson in the ring with Jake Paul in November. Mojo, a fight that was watched by something like 108 million people around the world, the most watched fight ever. Now, could this fight between Floyd and Mike potentially be more? Sure, I suppose so. I actually had an opportunity, Mojo, to speak with Jake about this fight recently. It's interesting because, again, not only because Jake was the last guy to share the ring with Mike Tyson and they have a friendship, but remember, Logan Paul, Jake's brother, fought Mike Tyson a couple of years ago, exhibition match. Jake and Floyd had issues during the lead up to the fight. Remember the whole gotcha hat thing and all that, Mojo. So Jake and Floyd, beef. Jake and Mike, friends, Mojo. So what does Jake think about the fight? I asked him.
I don't have like a ton of thoughts. I kind of just like shrugged my shoulders when I seen it. I think Mike's going to bring all the bravado and marketing and promotion. Floyd, you know, when he's recently fought, hasn't been able to sell out stadiums, etc. So we'll see. I hope it does well for the both of them. I hope they both can make a bunch of money. And I hope that Mike can go in there and put some hands on Floyd. I'm rooting for him.
There it is, Mojo. I guess no shocker, but...
Damn, Babcock! Jake Paul coming at Floyd heavy, saying he can't sell out a stadium to a guy whose nickname is Money. That's about as big of an insult as you can get. But of course, Jake is going to say that. Floyd is fighting Tyson about a half a second after they fought, right? And they broke these attendance records and they did the Netflix thing, and now here it is. They're doing this thing and running it back. I mean, if Mike Tyson wins, which I don't know if anyone's necessarily expecting him to, just, of course, given his age, that is going to make Jake Paul look so much better, right? Yeah. So, I mean, Jake has every incentive in the book to be cheering for Tyson in this one. And then who knows? What does it lead to? Does Jake and, Floyd get in the ring at some point? I don't know. But we'll see what happens on that front. I think this fight is going to be a massive success. I think they're likely to break all the viewership numbers.
Wow.
I think everyone's going to tune in. I think it's going to be a terrible fight. Straight up. Just based off of what we've seen, I mean, come on. Floyd isn't the most exciting of fighters. He knows how to win. He's a defensive fighter. That's not exactly fireworks when you're looking and watching a fight and wanting to see knockouts and things like that.
Yeah, Mojo, and to that point, and I'll just say it here because this is what I've been told from people that are associated with the fight. They've said that these fighters, and particularly at least Floyd, has been promised to make at least $50 million for the fight and potentially more. So a massive payday. To the size difference, Mojo, last time Floyd fought, he weighed in, this was against Gotti III, he weighed in at 164.4 pounds. Mike Tyson against Jake weighed 228.4 pounds. That is a 68-pound difference, a massive, massive difference when it comes to fighting. But like you said, Mike Tyson is 11 years older. And if I had to pick, size is important, but age even more so. So I would think that Floyd Mayweather has the upper hand here. But hey, the fighting game, there's a reason that you actually have the events. It's not fought on paper. 2026. Stay tuned. Sydney Sweeney like you've never seen her before. Clips from the first trailer of Sweeney as Christy Martin in the biopic Christy are coming your way next on TMZ Sports.
On the TMZ Celebrity Tour, we've seen huge stars like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, Ben Affleck, The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, Lizzo, Lady Gaga, Ryan Seacrest, and Jamie Foxx. Buses depart daily from the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, so head to TMZTour.com and book your tickets for the TMZ Celebrity Tour.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports, Mike and Mojo. Mojo, Sydney Sweeney is one of the most talked about actresses. It's been a crazy year for her. There's been a lot of really glowing talk. There's been some controversy, Mojo. But I think one of the things that a lot of her fans have agreed on is that they are really excited for her upcoming movie. It's a role unlike we have seen her portray in the past. She is playing Christy Martin. Christy Martin, of course, she's a boxing champion, but she was really one of the original female boxing stars, Mojo. And she blazed a trail for, I think, people like Layla Ali, and then for, Clarissa Shields and those names, Mojo, the people that we've talked, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. They're not here. They are certainly not as popular as they are without Christy Martin. Anyway, we've seen some images from the movie, but for the first time, we were actually getting a look at the trailer. The movie Christy drops in theaters on November 7th. And Mojo, again, without further ado, first look at the trailer.
Honey, you are like family to me. I am worried about you. I've heard some stuff.
What stuff?
There's no Christy Martin without me.
I need help, Mama. He's angry at me all the time. Oh, Christy. You sound crazy.
If you leave me, I'll kill you.
Do what you have to do. I spent half my life hiding. It's my house. It's my things. It's my home.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, have I got a treat for you.
So there it is, Mojo. And I think if you don't know about Christy Martin's story, her life was, roller coaster ride. And this is not a boxing movie necessarily. I think this is a movie. It's a biopic about her life. And there was some crazy stuff involving her ex-husband. And I'm really excited for this. It's gotten Oscar buzz already, Mojo. In ways, I think it's reminiscent of the Rock's movie coming out here soon as well. And I'm excited for this.
Hell yeah, Babcock. That just got me hyped up, bro. My freaking hair on my arm is standing up. I got the chills watching that one. Yes, I love this, man, for so many different reasons. I mean, I love stories like this, especially sports movies of people overcoming adversity and tough times and turning a negative into a positive. I mean, we can all learn something for that, especially these days. But I also love what this movie stands for Sydney Sweeney, right? Yeah. She's been pigeonholed into one kind of role her entire career. Everyone wants her to be the sexy chick, and, you know, she plays the same roles. Well, this is not that, right? She probably had to challenge the hell out of herself to pull this thing off, and it shows. I mean, she transformed everything that we know about her. I mean, look, that photo right there does it enough. I mean, and that's awesome. I love to see that, because that is what acting is about. You mentioned The Rock.
Look at those triceps, Mojo.
Dude, yeah, she's ripped. She's crushing it, man. And yeah, The Rock's the same way. You know, he played the same role many times. He challenged himself on this one, and that's when you can go ahead and enter that Oscar discussion. But this movie looks fantastic. Like I said, I got chills watching that trailer. I can't wait to see it. This is going to be awesome.
Like you, Mojo, I am so excited for this. Again, it's just about 2 months, a little bit less than 2 months away at this point. So stay tuned for that, Mojo. Week 2 here. We got a bunch of games, Sunday games to talk about tomorrow. It's going to be a great show.
That's right. We got to wait 2 months for the movie, but we don't have to wait for NFL Week 2. So we'll see you tomorrow, where it will be the best show since today.
I'm a lawyer.